Okay, we're gathered here today to look at communication when we're talking about similar triangles. So far we've looked at what is similarity and testing for it, but now we're going to focus on, okay, how do we communicate that? How do we write it down effectively? So, 3 things we need to know. This symbol means angle. This symbol means triangle. And this symbol means similar. So here we go. Let's look at number 1. Okay. Number 1, which is over here, has no sides given to us, but it does give us some angles inside. And we can see that this angle is the same as that angle there. And this angle is the same as this angle. But how do we communicate that in writing? Well, we use this notation. Okay, if I'm going to talk about this angle, I'm going to write down angle. I'll make that a little bit nicer. Angle. And now I need to label it in a particular way. We're looking at the angle that starts here, goes down there, and goes to there. So we're starting at V, going to W, and then going to U. It's the angle between that, with W as the point. So I write it in that order. Okay, that is angle V, W, U. Okay, and I say, let's rub that out. Okay, it is equal to, well, which angle is it equal to on the other triangle? It's equal to this angle here. And so I need to write it in the same notation. Angle, starting at, remember, we need R to be in the middle. So it's T, R, S. Okay, so it's going to be angle T, R, S. So there we go. That line is telling us that the angle that is from V to W to U is the same as the angle that is from T to R to S. And we generally write down how we know that. In this case, they've told it to us because of the marks. So we just say it is given. Okay, let's take a look at the other pair of angles that's here. Well, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to say they're given ones. So let's go angle. Okay, and we're going from W to V to U. So it's W, V, U is the same as angle. And in this one, it's going to be T, R, S. So not T, R, S, T, S, R. From T to S to R, T, S, R. And how do we know that they're equal? Well, we got given that. Now, that satisfies one of the similarity tests, because you only need 2 angles to prove angle, angle, angle. So we're going to say, therefore, they are similar. And the reason is angle, angle. And then we have to complete our similarity statement. So that's triangle RST, which is this one, R to S to T and back, is similar to that wavy equal sign, triangle, and now we have to write it in the same corresponding order. So R is on that small angle side, so we're going to start at the same letter, W, and it goes to S, so to the other angle, so along to the other angle, V, W, V, and then up to U. Okay, so that's communicating. Let's take a look at a couple of other ones. Okay, down to this one. Number 8. What have we got? We've got an angle that's given to us, and we've got 2 sides on each triangle that we know. So we're probably going to test the side angle side. Okay, let's write down the information we know. Start with the angles. Angle V, W, U is equal to angle T, RS, and we know that because they told us. It's given. Okay, now let's take a look at our sides. How do we write down and communicate with sides? Okay, well, let's see if we can match up our sides. We've got 12, probably matches up with the 6, and then the 16 matches up with the 8, and they're on either side of those angle. That works. Okay, we can see pretty easily that 12 divided by 2 is 6, and 16 divided by 2 is 8. So they both have the same scale factor. So we write that down like this. Okay, 12 divided by 6 is equal to 16 divided by 8, which is 2. So just by doing that, we've actually shown that one set of sides is the same as the other set of sides divided, and the answer to those is 2. That's how we communicate those sides. How did we know? Okay, well, they told us the measurements. We didn't have to work them out. So it's given. And now we've got an angle and 2 sets of sides. So the rule is going to be, therefore, it's similar and it's side angle side. And complete the triangle statement, similarity statement down the bottom. Okay, triangle WVU and back will be the same as triangle R. Now it's the 12 side we're going up first, so we're going up the 6 side. So RST, there we go, RST. Okay, so far we've only used information that's been given to us. Let's take a look at information that we might need to work out. Have a look at number 3. Okay, no sides given, no angles given, but it has got these fancy things that mean those 2 lines are parallel, and whenever you see those, you know that there's something more to the story. So first thing I can see is 2 straight lines crossing here and here. Those 2 angles will be the same. Okay, so we say that angle L and M, NM, okay, this one is the same as angle S and R. And how do we know that? Well, they didn't give it to us. We knew it because the rule for those 2 angles being the same is vertically opposite. Okay, next up, when you have parallel lines, you have also got other pairs of angles that line up. Okay, this angle here is going to be the same as this angle here, only when the lines are parallel like that. So we can do a similar thing. We can say, okay, angle NLM is the same as angle RSN. And now the reason for that, this one's called alternate. Okay, you would have learned these in grade 7. They're alternate angles when they are on opposite sides of that line that bisects the parallel lines. Now we've got 2 angles the same in both triangles, so therefore they are similar, and the rule is angle, angle. And completing our similarity statement, we've got NML. Let's clear off this. Okay, we've got triangle NML will be the same as triangle N. Now that's the longer side there, so NRS. So we can write down triangle NRS. And that is how we can communicate using similar triangles.